ICE is in St. Louis. They came to one of my friend's schools to terrify middle schoolers in the name of public safety. I don't even have time to be making this video. I'm exhausted. I have grading to do. I have parent-teacher conferences tomorrow. But if you're from St. Louis, you might want to know the details about this. And if you're not from St. Louis, you might want to know the details about a 287G contract, which I just learned about literally hours ago. For geographical context, this is downtown St. Louis, and Hillsdale is a small municipality here. And Rittner School, where ICE agents showed up, is here. Subcontractors from Hillsdale showed up all the way on the other side of the highway. Why do they have jurisdiction in that area? Also, by the way, they showed up without a warrant. I am not a reporter. I am a teacher and a content creator, and I try to model to my students to not speak on things that I do not have authority or expertise to speak on. So I'm going to defer you to the MICA project for further details. MICA is a local organization to St. Louis. So if you are not from St. Louis and you want to contribute to the effort to get ICE out of St. Louis, there is a place where you can get involved, and there is a place where you can donate. What I learned from the MICA spokesperson who spoke at the meeting was that these 283 plans, what are these called? These 287G plans are federal programs that ICE dangles money in front of local police departments and dangles resources in front of them. But often it is the case that even though there is an initial contribution, it ends up costing the municipality more because there are more lawsuits, there's more enforcement action that just has to happen as a result of like making your police department a subcomponent of ICE. But while I don't have expertise in the ins and outs of immigration law, I do happen to know that you probably shouldn't traumatize children, which is what this did. One of the guidance counselors from Rittner School came to the meeting and spoke to the fact that these children were terrified. I know that the news is full of way too many things going on at once, but take a second to think from the perspective of those kids. You do not know if your parent is going to be at home. You do not know if you are going to make it home. People are getting disappeared by this administration, and Hillsdale Police Department decided to inflict that fear on children. For what? For literally what? You can probably tell that I am pretty angry, and I think anger is an appropriate response when children who we are responsible for are having their psychological and physical safety threatened by our government. By way of conclusion, to the Hillsdale City Council, thank you for hearing our public comments. The administration and the teachers and counselors at Rittner, you did an amazing job in physically stopping ICE from entering your school. They had no legal authority to do so, and you demonstrated that to the students and to the community. And to the Hillsdale Police Department, in case no one has teacher voiced you in a minute, you are taking blood money from the federal government and using it to intimidate children. Your responsibility is the safety of the community, and your decisions are not making us safer. Leave ICE or get the fuck out of our city.